I had to be honest with you, man. I'm even shaking right now being on this show. I'm a big time introvert. How you address it is you face it. You face it every day. You face it every single day of your life where you say, okay, like if you're fat and you need to lose weight, it's patience. It's patience in this fact of accepting who you are right now. I'm fat. I don't like myself. Accepting the fact that if you lose 3 or 4 pounds, that's a huge accomplishment. You have to live in your own fucking world. You cannot judge yourself. That's why social media and all these things are horrible. You can't judge yourself off of the so-called competition that we have made up in our mind. The things that, how people look, how people act, how smart someone is. This is a race that you run completely alone. And you're all by yourself. I had tons of sticky notes all over my mirror. It wasn't like, be better than John or be as fast as whoever. Okay, David, yesterday you did this. Today, our next goal for the week is this. So I had a year goal, weekly goals, daily goals, hourly goals, and the big one was I lied a lot growing up. I wanted to be accepted. One goal was, let's go one day without lying. You look to your left, you look to your right, and you start to judge yourself off other people. Like, if you're a female, well, she's skinny, she doesn't work out as hard as I do, and everything starts to corrupt your mind. You start to look around too much at other people and what they're doing, and that starts to corrupt your own dialogue. We are judging ourselves against too many fucking people. You have to judge yourself against yourself. And that's the one thing I started learning, man. This isn't a race against me and Rich Roll. This is a race against David Goggins and David Goggins alone. And once you can silence all that bullshit, all the outside interference and things that are attracting your mind to everything, you can then start to grow in realizing I'm stressed out for no reason. This is my own little race. Even me right now to talk to you, I'm in the car for an hour getting pumped up because I'm a shy, introverted, leave me alone type of guy. You gotta do them alone. Do them alone. You know, like I pick these hard things that most people think you can't finish anyway. You go out there, you grind, you're alone, you're in your own head. I work best alone. So those are easier. You know, I figured out a way to kind of challenge your mind, channel it and challenge it at the same time. And I figured out a way to kind of just have an indestructible toolbox in your mind. So those are easier. It sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you, man, because, but for some reason I have a gift. It's not a gift of gab. It's just a gift of saying, look, man, I'm vulnerable. I'm very, very human. I'm not God's gift. I'm not Superman. I'm not Batman. I'm not even Robin. But I did figure out some things along my journey. So if I kept myself introverted and closed in, no one would ever, realize, man, that big, hard, tough guy over there, man, he's just some superhuman, and they put a title on me. This way, I have to break myself down, let people know that anyone can be who they want to be. Always stay the fucking course. You man the fuck up every fucking day of your life because you know exactly what it is to not man up. If you were to write a book right now in your life and you were on your deathbed and you had to give that book to someone to read, would you change their life? I wanted people to find inspiration through a person that I didn't have some Lance Armstrong VO2 max. I didn't have some great parents that, I had some amazing brain. I wasn't physically gifted. I'm not the healthiest person in the world. I'm nothing. But I turned nothing into something. So that's what you gotta understand. You don't have to be some special creature and come from some special people and have a special school. You have to have a special brain. It took me 3 attempts to break the record. The first time in the Day Show, I failed miserably in front of millions of people. I didn't care. I'd already, I failed so many times in my life, but you fail a lot when you set your goals so high, and I understand that. So I calloused my hands to protect my hands against a pull-up bar. What I did through my life was I calloused my brain by doing things that I did not want to do. And that's how you build mental toughness. Everybody wants to know the trick. very easily. Do things you don't like to do. It's about it. If you don't want to run, I hate running. I'd rather eat a big old piece of pizza than watch the football game. So I decided to run 205 miles. And how I became mentally tough was having that same mindset every day of my life by doing something that sucks every day. In that dark room is who you are. But in that dark room is where you have to create another human being that walks out of that dark room to face who you are. That's the only way you're going to get over all those things. You have to create someone else. But you have to find strength. And that visualization of almost me cracking out Goggins, like almost like that Superman cape, like I'm coming out a different person, a person that doesn't give a about anything, doesn't care about being judged, who knows I'm weak, who knows I'm afraid, who says, whatever you think about me, take it, whatever, I'm here. That's Goggins.